John came to me fairly early on in the 20th season and said to me that very exciting, we're going to get a real robot later in the series.
This brochure turned up out of the post onto his desk about Kamelion. It wasn't called Kamelion, but the actual robot and what it could do and what it couldn't do.
I got involved with Doctor Who through some fairly insignificant visual effects work. I just happened to take another robot along, a silver robot, which was similar to a shop window mannequin, if you like. And luckily, I got an audience with John Nathan Turner, the producer. He came down to my robot laboratory in Oxford.
We made an appointment to go out and have a chat with them. And there it was, standing there, performing quite nicely, singing. We were assured that the thing could walk.
The robot was very much working from the waist upwards. Had lots and lots of movements, but from the waist upwards. There were designs to make it walk and make it do all kinds of things, but it was really light years away from that kind of development at that time in the 80s. So it was kind of impractical to think it would go in that direction, but I was looking along those lines.
That was about the best that it ever worked, was at the demonstration, where I think it just moved. It moved its head a little bit and said some words like that. And I remember saying to him, is this really a good idea? You know, I would be impressed if a real walking robot walked into the room now. In the early 80s, it seemed to me just a ludicrous idea that you could get a mechanical, computerized robot to come walking in and to be able to move in any natural way. But he was very excited about it for quite some time, up until the point that it all started to go horribly wrong.
I think it's part of the nature of everyone who works on Doctor Who that you have to be ultimately a huge optimist because you've got this tiny budget and you have to create this incredible effect.
Both John and I were concerned. We hadn't seen it walk. We hadn't seen it do much more than sing and show hand movements and head movements. Anyway, we went ahead and we did, I think in the end we did suggest that perhaps he held back on the robot just for the first time out to see how well it would function.
Be the tomb of Christ our Lord. We'll put the known world to the sword.
Welcome, my demon.